Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Chef Derek and I am the chef of Nutrition. Today we're going to talk about weaning with all the babies that are PKU. So it can be quite daunting for this time when you kind of start thinking about weaning. My godson is Thailand and he's now nearly 9. So I've been through that kind of weaning process. So I'm just going to kind of share some tips and tricks that I learned along the way. Just to start off with, your dietitian will walk you through every single step of this. So Thailand's dietitian come and did a home visit with us, and she kind of gave us all the products and what veg we can use, what veg we can't use, fruit, how to puree and do all these kind of tips and tricks which I'm going to pass on to you. So of course, obviously listen to the dietitian, wait till they tell you to start weaning. The kind of first stage of weaning is purees. So that's what we're kind of going to have a look at today. So I'm just going to look at some fruit and vegetables that you can use and then just show you how to puree, cook, puree, and then store some of the purees for you. So in the vegetables, we've got carrots and parsnips, butternut squash, celeriac. You've also got some jarred or tinned vegetables as well. So char-grilled peppers are really good because the skin's removed, they're already cooked for you. So you can literally just take these out of the jar and puree them. That's a good one. And then mushrooms we used to use quite a lot as well because again, you can store them in the cupboard, they don't need to go in the fridge. Take them out, because they're cooked and they're soft, they puree really nicely. So again, you've got a few options. So in my steamer, I've got some butternut squash and some sweet potato, and I've also got some carrot and some parsnip. So when you kind of first start, I always think it's better to peel the carrot and the parsnip. Obviously, butternut squash, sweet potato, they all need peeling anyway. Sometimes carrots are stored over winter, so the skin can become a little bit tough and doesn't tend to puree down as much as we need. So peel the vegetables first, cut them into small batons, and then I'm using a steamer. So you can put them in a pan with some water, but you can also put them in a bowl with some tablespoonful of water, put some cling film over them and cook them in the microwave. Again, just keep testing until everything's really soft. So let's look at our parsnips and our carrots. So again, the parsnip's really soft, the knife goes in really well, nice and soft. We obviously don't want to cook them until they're really mushy, but we just want to cook them just enough till they can be pureed. And it's up to you whether you do mixture of vegetables or you do individual. And when we first started with Thai, we did individual vegetables, and then we could give in a few spoons of carrots and a few spoons of parsnip. So each kind of meal had a little bit of variety about it. So the best way to cook them is to puree them when they're actually hot rather than when they go cold. So you can use a food processor, you can push the vegetables through a metal sieve with that, and that's what I'm going to show you the first way of doing. Add some there, and then just with the back of the spoon, all you're going to do is just press that through the sieve. Again, if there's any skin left on there or any bits that aren't going to get pushed through, they won't, but we are going to get a really smooth puree. So again, just go with a metal spoon and push through. This is a good way with fibrous vegetables like parsnips because the middle tends to be a little bit too fibrous and then doesn't tend to push through as much. So again, metal sieve, most people will have this in the kitchen and you can just push that through. There you've got your puree. And again, if you want to use the food processor and then puree and then push it through a sieve, by all means, you can do that if you want a smoother puree. You can see that the fibrous chunks in there that actually don't get pushed through. So that's one way of doing it. So there's our carrot parsnip puree. Let's add them to there, and then our next one, turn the heat off, is our butternut squash and our sweet potato. Sweet potato tends to go a little bit darker when you've done it. But then what I like to do is I like to use a stick blender as well, because this really does puree up. And then once it's steamed and cooked, it's really simple and easy just to process. So let's have a look at these. We don't add any salt and we don't add any sugar when we're cooking. Just for the first stages of weaning when we're using purees, because we don't want to increase the salt content and we don't want to add any sugar content in there either. So again, you can do mixtures of vegetables, or you can do them individually. So the first stage is you don't tend to use any exchanges in vegetables, so these tend to be what we class as free food. When you come on to the next stage, and the stage after that's when you can start thinking about adding exchanges. So again, on the fruit side of things, tins of fruit are really good because they're already prepared for you. They tend to be cooked. So things like pears, sometimes when you buy them, they're too hard, which means that you tend to need to cook them first before we puree them. Again, with eating apples, we don't use cooking apples just because they tend to be just a little bit too tart, so we'll always go for an eating apple, not a cooking apple. Obviously, bananas are fine, riper the better, but you can keep them and then puree them when you need them. Peaches, kiwis, all great. And then in the tins, I've got some lychee, some pear, and then there's some mandarins there as well. But I've got some mango today there, so I'm going to just do a mango and banana puree. If I can get into my banana. So I'm just going to add in this, and so that's a tin of mango, and then we're going to add a whole banana. Again, I'm going to use my stick blender to do this in, just because it's so easy. So there we have mango and banana. So the first stages when it's puree tends to be between about 5 and 10 teaspoons of puree that you're going to need. So when you have made all this puree, we need to then store it and keep it. So the easiest ways to do it is if you've got any containers, wash them out with boiling water. The best thing to do is not put your fingers in inside because it makes it not sterile, but you can add portions then instead and keep it in the fridge. Or you can add ice cube trays, so freeze it in the ice cube tray. When they're frozen, pop them out and then put them in a sandwich bag, and then you can just take out quantities that you need. And again, that's a really good idea because it tends to be just enough right portion size. And then again, I like these freezer bags because I can write on banana and puree mango, and then the date, and then I just put on there no exchanges. So when I put it into the freezer and I take it out, then you've got some bits, you kind of got an idea to do. So you can make quite a lot of things in one day, keep them in different storage pots, keep them in the freezer, and then that'll keep you going for a bit. So you can change each day different recipes to try and incorporate more flavours. The more flavours they kind of get used to as a baby, the better it is. So that's the first stage, and that's purees and weaning. And any recipes, any ideas, go to Low Protein Connect YouTube, and it's on Facebook. It's also on Twitter as well, so you'll get some ideas on recipes and different combinations of fruits and vegetables that you can use and add together. And if you need any help, add a comment onto the box and we can get back to you. But until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.